Keep going, Bobby. Keep going, Bobby.
I was just saying, Douche, that after 2 overs, the Red Force were 21 without loss. Means that they scored at 10.5 and over. You realize if they keep it up, it could be all over in 40 overs.
Well, we know from the first innings that it's not a difficult pitch to bat on, and that if you don't bowl well, you're going to go for a lot. So it's not a foregone conclusion. It would be very strange to see a record being broken twice in the same day, though. It's not something that happens very often. So you have to say that the odds would be in the Scorpions' favor. Remember I asked you I said to you the other day that I think that a team that comes second is going to qualify, is going to win this tournament. Now at that time, the Leewards, you accused me because Jamaica was going to come second in there. At that time, the Leewards were looking as if they were going to win top the zone. They didn't. They are second in the zone. So I'm going to ask you the same question again. That got hit away. It actually fooled him in the air, let one hand go and still managed to get some bat on it, Evan Lewis. Fooled him. Really had to reach for it because it hadn't gotten to him yet. Just to find the gap, and away it goes.
And a bit of a smile as well, because he knew he got away with it. He was very disguised as well. And is it out? The Scorpions are looking rather confident.
And everyone is pretty sure that there was an edge there. Dugard is checking with the square leg umpire, and I think there might be a referral. He might be asking if the catch was taken. That's the only thing I can think of. Evan Lewis is on his way. But they are going to refer it, so he'll have to hang around. But that appeal just looked too unanimous.
Yes, most certainly. And it wasn't even a delayed appeal. From the time keeper Chadwick Walton took the catch, everyone started to, well, they didn't appeal, celebrating. Front foot is extremely good, no questions there at all.
I wonder what's happened at the other end because it didn't carry that load to Ramlin. Seemed to get an under edge, rather to Walton. Seemed to get an under edge. It's a definite sound. There it is. Lewis doesn't look too confident that he didn't hit it. So I think of what the problem is. But decision is pending and should be with us shortly. It's going to come back out, I would think. Not sure what the umpire was querying, but it is out. Evan Lewis has to go. Had to chance his hand. Didn't have too much of a choice chasing a big score like this. Trinidad and Tobago Red Force didn't want to lose him, but he's gone for 18, and it's 26 for 1. The batsman is Otley.
And immediately gone past the outside edge. 3 overs gone, 26 for 1.
at Lewis's wicket. Wild swing at that, got an under edge. It's a confident appeal from the Jamaicans. Everyone went up. Lewis looked as if he felt he was out as well. So leverage again to Hope.
He's really running in, dude. Leverage. Even though it's a good shot to batter, not a lot of pace in it, that is not going to deter him from really running in, giving it all he's got.
That's going to be a foot race, which the ball will win. Very difficult to turn and chase on this small ground. Gets the slope right just about there, and it leaves you in a flash. Quite get hold of that one either, Kyle Hope.
I know 434 is a huge total, dude, but at the same time, you got to be smart about trying to get these runs. It's not all about slugging or swiping or throwing the bat after every delivery. You got to be a little smarter in getting these runs.
Sloppy work there from Walton. Yes. Just got to be looking at opportunities to rotate the strike as well. Obviously, you've got to look for singles. You can't hit every delivery for 4 or 6, and if you try to, you end up probably absorbing a lot of dot balls, which just makes matters worse. John Otley. Pitching outside the line, big stop. Puts a lot into it. Leverage. End of 4. It's 31 for 1.